What are you guys doing with Mario?
No! Leave Mario out of this.
What the f? Hello and welcome to NEET.dreams. I'm your host, Mr. NEET.dreams man, and today I'd like to talk to you all about this tape, the Star Fox 64 preview tape. A few years ago, before I ever started the NEET.dreams channel, this tape was mailed to me free of charge by a very kind stranger from the internet. I didn't get around to watching it right away. I mean, just look at it. How interesting could it be? The packaging is minimalistic, not exactly what I would call enticing. Star Fox 64, launch date June 30th, 1997. Check out the Rumble Pack. And that's it. I mean, what would you expect from a tape like this? A little gameplay footage, some interviews with the developers. I certainly wasn't expecting this.
The Eagle has landed. I repeat, the Eagle has landed.
I'm on him.
Hey, buddy, you got the time?
Sure, it's,
Hey, aren't you the...
Let's unpack this. We open on a man parachuting into a Nintendo of America corporate office parking lot. The situation is being monitored by a man wearing a shirt that reads Sony. We'll call him Mr. Sony. Mr. Sony communicates via headset with a man crouching in the bushes soaking a rag with chloroform. The man in the bushes is wearing a shirt that reads Sega. We'll call him Mr. Sega. Mr. Sony bursts forth from a van labeled Diaper Services, and distracts this unassuming Nintendo test pilot by casually asking him for the time. Through a megaphone. Just as our hero begins to recognize his corporate rival, Mr. Sega sprints out of the bushes, rendering him unconscious with the chloroform-soaked rag. Mr. Sony and Mr. Sega, crouched over their helpless quarry, begin to laugh maniacally, pausing only for a moment to make sure the coast is clear before resuming their demoniac laughter. And all of this happens in just the first 30 seconds! Next thing, we find our protagonist bound to a chair in an abandoned warehouse, when he finally asks what we've all been wondering.
What's this about?
Quiet, bit boy. We'll ask the questions around here.
Do you, have to talk into that thing?
Oh, sorry about that.
Word on the street is you got a new Nintendo 64 game coming out. Could you be a little more specific?
We got a lot of new games coming out.
We gotta see that again.
Star Fox 64. Test pilot boy.
You want to know about Star Fox 64, eh?
Yeah, and you'd better tell us all you know. Or else.
Or else what? Or else plumber boy here gets
What are you guys doing with Mario?
No! Leave Mario out of this. Start talking.
Okay. You've made your point.
Finally, after this extended scene of kidnapping and torture, we arrive at some actual gameplay footage. I almost forgot that's what we were watching. I thought I must have put Casino in the tape player by mistake.
Listen to me,
Mario.
I got your head in a f***ing vice. I'm gonna squash your f***ing head like a grapefruit if you don't give me a name. Don't make me have to do this, please. Come on. Don't make me be a bad guy. Come on.
you.
This motherfucker, you believe this? 2 fucking days and nights. Me, you motherfucker. My mother. That's what you tell me. Huh? Motherfucker, you, huh? Oh, God. Give me the fucking name.
Slippy Toad. Slippy Toad. Slippy Toad.
You make me pop your fucking eye out of your head to protect that piece of
Slippy Toad.
you dumb motherfucker!
Star Fox 64 is the highly advanced combat game for the Nintendo 64. The Fox team includes Fox McCloud and his wingmen, Peppy Hare, Slippy Toad, and Falco Lombardi.
Sounds like a fun bunch, but what do these guys drive?
Yeah, some beat up B-52.
You wish. For air battles, you've got the R-Wing. Check this out. This vehicle comes with all the latest cool moves. You can do barrel rolls.
A barrel roll?
A barrel roll.
Here they come!
Listen to the real-time dialogue.
You're not getting away that easy.
Go for the 4 hatches on the underside.
Kinda makes you feel like you're part of the game, doesn't it?
Considering the fact that he's tied up in a rape dungeon, he gives a pretty solid delivery of his marketing spiel.
Wow, this really is the coolest game out there.
You see? I told you.
You guys, you don't know the half of it.
What? There's more?
Well, yeah. But Bob would kill me if I told you.
Well, we'll just have to get this Bob guy to tell us himself.
This is Bob. Bob is doing well.
No, not that Bob. This Bob. Bob is a scientist for Nintendo of America who apparently works on the set of a Joel Schumacher Batman movie.
This is good pizza!
Peter? Glad you could join us. Bob, your test fighter pilot just spilled his guts about Star Fox 64.
Peter? You didn't tell him about the Rumble Pack, did you?
No. Bob, you just did.
What is he doing? What is he doing with his mouth?
I did. You did.
Spill it, big boy.
Make me.
With pleasure.
Bring out the gimp.
No! No! No!
Look at your little plumber boy now.
What are you doing?
A little torture.
Not the Mario doll hooked up to the battery cable torture, Chad!
You know, I actually had that same Mario doll back when I was a kid. Thinking back, mine probably suffered a much worse fate than the one in this video. I was a very creative child.
That's enough! That's enough! All right. This is the Rumble Pack. The big reason why Star Fox 64 is the coolest cinematic gaming experience there is. It's designed with a force feedback device that lets players feel the game.
Wait a second. You're telling me that this Rumble Pack actually lets players feel the game?
What, like you're actually in the cockpit, flying and fighting?
That's impossible.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
Hook it up. I want to feel this myself.
So, Mr. Sony and Mr. Sega proceed to feel the game.
Boom! I actually felt it.
They show off the multiplayer mode, Finally, we're treated to a montage of game footage featuring some early pre-release titles for Yoshi's Story and Ocarina of Time. It's a shame they didn't stick with the original titles for these games. Do people today even remember that Ocarina of Time had 64 bits? I don't think so!
Man, that is one killer lineup.
Boy, are we in big trouble.
In the face of this killer lineup, Sony and Sega resigned themselves to defeat, allowing the Nintendo reps free rein to expose their heinous crimes to the international community. Having psychologically defeated their enemies without firing a single shot, the Nintendo operatives seized the opportunity to shill their official Star Fox 64 player's guide and website before leaving our stalwart heroes to contemplate their defeat over the echoing sounds of demoniac laughter. In the end, this tape, while highly entertaining and informative, leaves us with far more questions than answers. Who wrote this? Who directed it? Who are these amazing comic actors, and why have I never seen them in anything before or since? If you have the answers to any of these questions, please post them in the comments section. So there you have it. That was the Nintendo Power Star Fox 64 preview tape in all its glory. A curious piece of 90s marketing. I don't really have anything else to add. I'm just so delighted that this tape exists, I felt I had to share it with everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click the like button and be sure to subscribe so you never miss a new episode. It would really help me out. Also, be sure to post a comment and share this video with all of your friends and family. We're a small channel, waging a war against an evil AI algorithm that wants to destroy everything that you and I hold dear. Defeat the algorithm. Subscribe to NEET.dreams today. Before it's too late.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kaz Harai.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Phil. So we have given you a glimpse into the world of PlayStation 3, a world that lives in high definition and transcends imagination. We have shown you that PlayStation 3 is the most advanced computer entertainment system in the world, designed for games, as well as to manage a myriad of entertainment content and network services. We introduced a new controller that seamlessly integrates innovation of free movement with the de facto industry standard game controller from PlayStation and PlayStation 2. And before we close our presentation for today, I did want to share with you some information that may be interest to at least some of you.
We tortured some folks.